Land is arguably man's important natural resources freely given to him by God. However, it has turned out to be the greatest source of conflict in our society today, whether between citizens and government, citizens and organization, or even organization and government. Today, there are numerous land cases that have filled up our courts. My name is Ishaku Joseph Shirumei, a legal practitioner based in Abuja, Nigeria. If this is your first time seeing our video, kindly subscribe, like, and hit the notification button so that you get to see our subsequent videos. There are principles and rules that guide the resolution of land disputes in Nigeria, and this episode is dedicated to teaching you one, which is the quid plantoto solo sedit rule. This rule simply means the owner of the land is also the owner of structure or anything that is permanently attached to the land. The implication of this rule is clearly stated by the Supreme Court, where it says, whatever is fixed to the soil becomes in contemplation of law a part of it and is subjected to the same right of property as the soil itself. Take note that the structures contemplated by this rule must be one that is permanently attached or fastened to the land so as to enhance its use or its value. That is to say, this principle will not apply to mere features or chattels that are on the land which are easily movable. Now let's take an example using a scenario to demonstrate the operation of this principle. If Mr. Aremu has built on a land that is in dispute between Mr. Aremu and Aisha, and they approach the court for declaration of title to land. Unfortunately, the court declares the title to Aisha. Mr. Aremu cannot come back to destroy the house he has built on the ground that the house was built by his resources. This is simply because the application of this principle will mean the title and the ownership of that structure that is permanently fixed and fastened to the land has also been passed to Aisha, whom has been declared as the rightful owner by the court. This, of course, I know will not settle for the average man. That is why this lecture is important for you to understand, because the common understanding or perception that you have or think in the society using emotion may not necessarily be the position of the law. On the other hand, if what Mr. Aremu has on the land are mere fixtures, things like car, generator installed on the property, container, and stuff like this, Mr. Aremu can safely come back and pick these items out. We all know the saying that to every general rule there is an exception. This rule we discussed today is also not immune to exceptions. For this, follow us on our next video, where we'll discuss in full the exceptions that are available under this rule, and we'll give you classical examples on this. Thank you, and we'll see you in our next video.